Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Precious. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow my social media. So this is an inspired Valentine's Day makeup look. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. And I also included two different lip combos, so stay tuned. So I've already did my brows off camera. So to prime my lids, I'm going to use my NYX waterproof Proof It eyeshadow primer, and I'm just applying that on my lid, and I'm going to blend out with my fingers. You're going to see me use a brush, and that brush has no extra product on it. It's a brush that I use to blend out my concealer from my brows, and I'm just using that to set the eyeshadow primer. And then I'm going to use Warm Honey in the LA Girl Pro Concealer. And I'm using Warm Honey because I'm going to be I want my shadows that I'm going to use to pop more. So I'm using that concealer, and I'm going to use that same brush to finish blending out the concealer on my lid. So I'm going to use my RCMA translucent no color powder to set that concealer. You don't want to skip this step when you're dealing with colors, because once you apply the color, if you don't set it, it's just going to mix in with your concealer and it's not going to blend right. Applying a lighter shade for your lid it'll make the colors that you use pop more onto your lid. So that's the step that I do. So the first shadow that I'm going to use is by Morphe, and the color is number 59. So what I like to do first when I'm applying my first color to my lid, I do a patting motion just to make sure that that concealer is set even more. And then once I have like a layer onto my lid or onto me, then that's when I'll start doing the circular windshield wiper motions to blend out that color. So I'm just going to pack this color all onto my lid and into my crease. And I believe this shadow was $2 around the time that I went to the Morphe store and got it. I'm not sure if they still have this color or if their shadows are still the same price, but that's the shade that I use, number 59. Next, I'm going to take my Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette, and I'm going to go into that deep burgundy red shade, and I'm applying that shade into the outer corner of my eye and into my crease, and it's just going to intensify the eyeshadow look even more. It's getting darker, so you want that nice gradient transition effect from your brow bone down to your crease. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just packing that color onto my crease. Then next I'm going to go back into that eyeshadow number 59 and reapply that pink to make sure that that deeper shade and the pink shade is blended really well. And I'm just doing that on both of my lids just to make sure that it's all nice and blended. So I'm taking the Saharan by Juvias Place. I believe this is the first one, I think. And I'm taking that, I think it's called Katina or something. I'm using that shade as my brow bone highlight. So what I like to do in my brow bone highlight is I'm applying the color to the highest point of my brow and then blending downwards. And once I have enough product on there, I'm going to take this first brush that I use with no extra product on it, and I'm just going to blend my brow bone highlight with my transition color, which is the pink first 59 shade that we used. Now to cut my crease, I kind of messed up on this lid, which is why I fast forward. Don't worry, when I get to my next lid, I am going to give you guys a easier, better display, I guess you could say, of it. But I like to apply the concealer into my crease and then I look upwards. So then wherever that concealer transfers, that's where I will start to cut the crease. And that's why I said I messed up on this lid, because I accidentally poked my lid. So I kind of just had to like match it from there. So I couldn't give you guys a, a great demo. But that's just how I cut my crease. And then I'm going to use the pink shade called Fula in the same palette by Juvias Place. And I'm applying that color onto the outer part of my lid and blending towards the middle. So with no extra product on that brush that we used from the shadow that we used from Huda Beauty, I'm just blending in that dark shade and the shade that we just applied, so it can have a little nice effect. Next up, that same palette, I'm going to take Iman, and I am going to apply that in the inner corner in the beginning of my lid. And I'm just doing patting motions. And as you can see, I'm leaving like a slight area open because I kind of had an idea on what I wanted to do. But I don't have any glitter like that would have worked for this look. But you'll see what I do next. So I'm just blending in both of those shades together. I use the same brush. I'm just using one side for the pink shade, the other side for the lighter shade. And it'll just help with blending purposes. You don't have to use two different brushes. And you can emphasize on what you have. So you can leave the look like this if you want, or if you want to go the extra step and do something else or tweak it. So I'm just making sure that everything's how I like it before I move on. And I don't know if I mentioned, but for my lower lash line, that same shade that I used from Huda Beauty, I applied a little bit of that to my lower lash line. Okay, so here's a slower version of how I cut my crease. So as you can see, I'm applying the concealer to my crease area, and then I'll look up, and wherever that concealer transferred, that's where I will start to cut my crease. And it's very easy for beginners. I always try to do my looks beginner friendly, but if you watched my old videos, I had a struggle with, you see, I keep looking up to see if it'll transfer some more. I've always had a struggle with doing a cut crease and stuff, and I don't know who video or who live I saw when I first saw them do this, but I've been doing it ever since, and it worked out for me. So yeah, isn't that easy? Like, you just place the concealer into your crease, look upwards, and wherever that transfers, and that's where you will start to cut your crease. So and I also changed my brush and stuff because the other brush that I used, it, gave me a hard time. So I'm just blending that concealer onto my lid, getting it prepared for the two shadows that we're going to place down. So now I'm just doing the same thing I did from the other lid to this one, and that's why I just sped it up. So I'm applying that pink shade, and then I'm going to apply the almond shade, and then we're going to move on to the next step. So now we're going to take another brush and we're going to take the pink shade that we first applied. I'm using that shade to blend out the shade, that deep burgundy shade from the Huda palette. And that's all I'm placing on my lower lash line for now. So I'm just blending in that pink shade and giving it a nice kind of smoky effect. Now this combo was supposed to be for one of my glitter glosses, but it didn't really mix well, so I decided to use it as a glitter, and it's something that I plan on coming out with my line. So for my glitter, I always use my e.l.f. glitter primer. It's like a glitter glue, and I'm applying that to my lid a little bit. I didn't apply a lot, and then I'm just going to add the glitter to like the center part of my lid, so it's kind of on the pink and a little bit on the white, and it came out as a really pretty glitter. So look out, because that's something I'm going to be coming out with next for my line, is glitters and stuff, so stay tuned. So I'm going to use this e.l.f. Molten eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow, and that's a space that I left open because I wanted like a really pretty rose goldish glitter, but I didn't have any, and that was the closest I had. So this shade is in rose gold, and I just used an angle brush to apply that to fill in that space that I had left. You really can't tell because it kind of blended in together, but what I did to one side I had to do to the other side, but the overall look came together really good. Then I'm going to use the Huda palette again, and I'm going to go into that rose gold shimmer shade, and I used a small brush to apply in the inner corner. You will probably see in this look, one of my eyes kept watering, that right eye that I'm working on right now. I believe that's the eye that kept giving me trouble and wouldn't let me be great because it kept watering. So I had to keep reapplying that shade onto there. So if you see the makeup looking a bit off, it's all because of that eye. So for my lips, one of the things that I did was use a pink lip liner, and I just blended that in. Then I'm going to take my glaze gloss. These retail for $5.99 on my site right now, shophercosmetics.com. This is in the shade Queen, and it's a really pretty pink shade. So that's one of the lip combos that I did. And then for my highlighter, when I was creating my highlighters, I wasn't sure if I wanted it in loose form or pressed. And I went ahead and did them pressed. And I put a little bit in one of my old Maybelline sifter jars. And I put Crown Me in there. So that's how Crown Me look in loose form. And I like it. So I may come out with loose form highlighters. And that is the look. If you guys enjoyed this look, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Here is the second lip combo. This is Unicorn, also by me.